The Cosby Show, 1984-1992, cast then and now, the actors have aged horribly. Upon its premiere on NBC in 1984, The Cosby Show quickly soared to the pinnacle of the ratings, arguably becoming the most significant primetime sitcom success of the era. The series broke new ground as both an unabashedly entertaining portrayal of an affluent black family and a source of humor for audiences nationwide. Irrespective of personal opinions, there's unanimous acknowledgement that the child performers on the show, who matured before the eyes of the nation, bore no responsibility for Cosby's transgressions. Bearing this in mind, it's worthwhile to honor and revisit their contributions while catching up. From diverse subsequent achievements to more somber second acts, let's explore the paths taken by those young Huxtables. Malcolm-Jamal Warner as Theo Huxtable. Malcolm-Jamal Warner brought ample comic relief to The Cosby Show as Theo Huxtable, portraying the youthful exuberance and self-assurance of the only son of Claire and Cliff Huxtable. His on-screen chemistry with Bill Cosby was magical, and the series served as a launching pad for his career, both in acting and later in directing. At 18, he took on the helm behind the camera, leading the show both on and off the set. This was a significant achievement, earning him the distinction of being the youngest member of the Directors Guild of America at the time. While the actor, hailing from New Jersey and named after Malcolm X, never reached the same heights of success as Cosby again, he has maintained a steady presence in the industry over the decades, both as a director and an actor. Warner has directed episodes for series such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Kenan and Kel, and most recently, 2022's The Resident. He has appeared in shows like Dexter, Community, and Sons of Anarchy, and starred in the series Malcolm and Eddie from 1996 to 2000, totaling just under 100 episodes. Additionally, Warner has pursued music and poetry, releasing 4 albums. His latest album, Hiding in Plain View, released in 2022, continues to explore themes reminiscent of The Cosby Show, focusing on the upbringing of black children to achieve excellence. Reflecting on his career, Warner recently shared his experiences with People magazine for their Black History Month feature, fondly reminiscing about his time on Cosby and emphasizing the enduring bonds he formed with the cast and crew. Tempestt Bledsoe as Vanessa Huxtable. Tempestt Bledsoe, fondly remembered by fans of The Cosby Show as the sensible yet spirited Vanessa Huxtable, had ambitions beyond acting, much like her character. Despite the immense success the series brought her, she sought to diversify her skills and explore alternative career paths. While gracing the screen on The Cosby Show, she pursued a degree in finance from NYU. Interestingly, she found continued success in the entertainment industry even after the conclusion of Cosby in 1992. Rarely has a year passed without her adding new credits to her impressive resume. From appearances in The Practice to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to The Replacements, she has remained consistently active, notably hosting The Tempestt Bledsoe Show from 1995 to 1996. Later, she stepped into the role of host for the interior design show Clean House, succeeding Niecy Nash. Additionally, she graced the reality TV realm with her presence in House Husbands of Hollywood, providing audiences with a glimpse into her personal life and romantic entanglements. Beyond her television endeavors, Bledsoe lent her voice to a character in the stop-motion animation film Paranorman. More recently, on Guys with Kids, she offered viewers a charmingly authentic portrayal of black family life, reminiscent of her time on The Cosby Show. Bill Cosby as Dr. Heathcliff Cliff Huxtable. Cliff Huxtable was initially portrayed as a chauffeur but eventually became a physician. This career shift was significant, but regardless of his profession, audiences predominantly viewed him as a paternal figure. For a considerable period, he held the title of America's father, even reaching the top spot in popularity rankings. Bill Cosby's extensive and illustrious career commenced in 1965, catapulting him to prominence with a recurring role in the 1960s series I Spy. Approximately a decade later, he secured his own show, The Bill Cosby Show. Notably, he also appeared in The Electric Company, featuring in a remarkable 260 episodes. The Cosby Show wasn't Cosby's inaugural venture into leading classic television series. Remember Fat Albert? It was reimagined with SNL luminary Kenan Thompson as Albert, with Cosby making a cameo in the remake. The 1980s heralded the arrival of The Cosby Show, distinct from The Bill Cosby Show, which aired until 1992. However, Cosby's influential television presence didn't end there. He headlined series such as The Cosby Mysterious, Cosby, and Little Bill. Additionally, his memorable tenure on Kids Say, The Darndest Things remains ingrained in public memory. His name became synonymous with television shows, cementing his enduring legacy. Cosby's final acting role was in the 2004 film Fat Albert, but retirement was not in his plans. Instead, he faced a barrage of sexual assault lawsuits, ultimately resulting in imprisonment. This highly publicized legal battle stemmed from multiple accusations dating back to the 1960s. Cosby served 3 years in prison until the Supreme Court overturned his conviction, citing procedural violations. Presently, 2 active cases against him remain unresolved. Cosby, now 86 years old, continues to navigate the aftermath of these legal challenges. Sabrina Le Beauf as Sandra Huxtable Thibodeau. Though Sandra's presence wasn't acknowledged until partway through season 1, Claire even mentioned in the pilot they had 4 children, and the role was nearly bestowed upon Whitney Houston. Sabrina Le Beauf managed to secure an opportunity for stardom as Sandra, the eldest offspring of Claire and Cliff Huxtable. Sandra's journey on the show commenced as a young college student, progressing into adulthood with a family of her own and a noteworthy career in law. Le Beauf excelled both academically and artistically, holding a Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts from UCLA and an MFA in acting from the Yale School of Drama. While The Cosby Show was intended to launch her career, her true passion lay in the realm of theater. Le Beauf expressed feeling constrained by the television industry, disillusioned that the role for which she was most recognized did not fully showcase her talents. Post-series, Le Beauf continued to dabble in television, making appearances in Star Trek: The Next Generation and reuniting with the Cosby family as a voice artist on Bill Cosby's animated series Fatherhood from 2004 to 2005. Eventually, she transitioned to a career in interior design in the late 1990s, embracing her genuine passion for performing primarily in theatrical productions. Keshia Knight Pulliam as Rudy Huxtable. It's challenging to talk about the most adorable 80s sitcom kids without mentioning the remarkably insightful Rudy, portrayed with Emmy-nominated excellence by this eventual graduate of Spelman College, Keshia Knight Pulliam. One of the youngest ever Emmy nominees at 6 years old, captivates the tender side of The Cosby Show viewers with her delightful portrayal of the youngest member of the Huxtable family. While the role propelled her to fame, she felt the need to pause her acting career after the series ended. Pulliam took a step back from Hollywood to experience a normal childhood, navigating through middle and high school without any further appearances on screen. After completing her college education, Pulliam re-entered the entertainment industry in the 2000s, appearing in numerous Lifetime movies and television series such as Guys with Kids, The Waiting Room, and Tyler Perry's House of Pain, which earned her a 2009 NAACP Image Award. Presently, Pulliam hosts her own podcast, Candidly Keshia, where she delves into the intricacies of life, love, and happiness. She also reunited with her Cosby co-star Dionne Richmond for an episode. In addition to her roles as an actress and podcaster, Pulliam can proudly add winner of the celebrity editions of the TV game show's Weakest Link and Fear Factor to her list of accomplishments. Raven-Symoné as Olivia Kendall. Perhaps the most prominent Cosby child star since the series ended, Raven-Symoné began her career as a model as a baby and tried out for Bill Cosby's Ghost Dad when she was 3 years old, impressing the comedian. Shortly after, she joined the cast of The Cosby Show as Olivia, Denise's stepdaughter, stealing scenes and captivating audiences throughout the final 3 seasons of the show. After the conclusion of The Cosby Show in 1992, it didn't take long for Raven-Symoné to secure a role in the popular sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, where she remained for 4 seasons and 79 episodes. During this time, she also appeared in updated family film adaptations The Little Rascals and Dr. Dolittle. Raven-Symoné released her debut album at the age of 7, eventually building a discography that included 4 studio albums. However, her most significant success came as the lead in the Disney Channel series That's So Raven from 2003 to 2007, earning her a place on VH1's list of the 100 greatest child stars of all time. Additionally, she co-hosted The View from 2015 to 2016. Symoné has been vocal about her struggles with body image and self-acceptance in her early years, as well as her journey to embrace her queer identity openly, fearing it might negatively affect her career. Today, she proudly embraces her identity, hosts a podcast with her spouse Miranda Madej, and has reprised her role as Raven Baxter multiple times, including in Raven's Home, the series from 2017 to 2023 that earned her a Daytime Emmy Award nomination. Lisa Bonet as Denise Huxtable. Lisa Bonet's entry into the Hollywood scene came with her portrayal of the rebellious adolescent daughter and trend-setting icon Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show. The former child actor, known for her commercials, stirred considerable controversy during the early seasons of Cosby by diverging from the show's wholesome image, starring in provocative films like 1987's Angel Heart and tying the knot with rock musician Lenny Kravitz on her 20th birthday in 1987. Together, they welcomed a daughter, Zoe Kravitz, who would later rise to fame in both television, Big Little Lies, and film, The Batman. During this period, The Cosby Show gave birth to a spin-off centered around Bonet's character titled A Different World, which became another success for the Cosby franchise. Interestingly, the series chronicling Denise's college experiences bid farewell to Bonet after just 1 season. In reality, she was expecting Zoe. Nonetheless, A Different World thrived thanks to its strong supporting cast, ultimately lasting 6 seasons. Over the following decades, Bonet intermittently graced the pop culture landscape. Memorable moments included her performances in the movies High Fidelity and Biker Boys, as well as her appearance in the American adaptation of the TV show Life on Mars. Following her divorce from Kravitz in 1993, Bonet garnered attention as the partner of emerging Hollywood sensation Jason Momoa. They commenced their relationship in 2005, exchanged vows in 2017, and welcomed 2 children together. Additionally, they shared the screen in the 2014 movie Road to Paloma, directed and written by Momoa, but announced their separation in 2022. Erica Alexander as Pam Tucker. In 48 episodes, spanning seasons 7 and 8, Erica Alexander breathed life into the character of Pam Tucker, Claire Huxtable's savvy cousin. Following the conclusion of the series, she maintained a consistent presence in the industry, notably starring in the Fox legal sitcom Living Single from 1993 to 1998. Her portrayal garnered her 2 NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series, first in 1996 and then again in 1998. Alexander has graced the screens of various television shows, including Law and Order Special Victims Unit, ER, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, House, MD, Black Lightning, Run the World, and Queen Sugar, a series from 2016 where she reunited with her Cosby colleague, Dondre Whitfield. Noteworthy film credits include roles in Jordan Peele's hit Get Out, Tony Scott's Deja Vu, starring Denzel Washington, and Steven Soderbergh's Full Frontal. Beyond her acting career, Alexander delves into comic book creation, engages fervently in political activism, and serves as the co-founder and CEO of Color Farm Media, a production company dedicated to promoting diversity and inclusion in both the media and political arenas. Jeffrey Owens as Elvin Thibodeau, Elvin Larson. Thibodeau initially entered the series as Sandra's romantic partner, later becoming her spouse on The Cosby Show and the proud father of their two children, Winnie and Nelson. Owens's early foray into acting occurred during a performance at Arcata High School, where he took on the lead role in a rendition of Peter Pan. This initial experience ignited his passion for acting and set him on the path to pursue it professionally in the future. In 2007, Owens made a guest appearance as Eddie's dad in an episode of That's So Raven titled The Way We Were. He also featured in the season premiere of NBC's Las Vegas. The following year, he starred alongside Paul Campbell, Andy Griffith, Doris Roberts, Liz Sheridan, Marla Sokoloff, and Juliet Jeffers in the romantic comedy Play the Game. Owens is the creator and artistic director of the Brooklyn Shakespeare Company. He has imparted his knowledge of acting and Shakespeare at esteemed institutions such as Columbia University, Yale, Stella Adler Studio of Acting, the Adult School of Montclair, and Pace University. Alongside establishing his own Shakespeare workshop, he has conducted guest lectures at universities, theaters, studios, and secondary schools across the New York metropolitan area. In 1995, Owens exchanged vows with his wife Josette, and together, they are blessed with one son, Earle Hyman as Russell Huxtable. Russell Dean Huxtable portrays Cliff's father, making recurring appearances on The Cosby Show. He honed his acting skills at HB Studio in New York City. His debut on Broadway came in 1943 as a teenager in the production run Little Chillin', following which he joined the American Negro Theater. The subsequent year, Hyman embarked on a 2-year stint on Broadway, portraying Rudolph in Anna Lucasta, alongside Hilda Sims in the titular role. In addition to his stage endeavors, Hyman graced various television and film productions, including adaptations of Macbeth, 1968, Julius Caesar, 1979, and Coriolanus, 1979. He lent his voice to the character Panthro in the animated series Thundercats, 1985-1989, and appeared in 2 distinct roles on the television series The Edge of Night. Hyman passed away at the age of 91 on November 17, 2017, at the Lillian Booth Actors Home in Englewood, New Jersey. In June 2020, the Folger Shakespeare Library, a private research library located in Washington, D.C., acquired Hyman's personal belongings and memorabilia, which will be exhibited as the Earle Hyman Collection. Joseph C. Phillips as Lieutenant Martin Kendall. Lieutenant Martin Michael Kendall, portrayed by Joseph C. Phillips, serves in the Navy, having graduated from the Naval Academy. He is married to Denise Huxtable and is the father of Olivia Kendall. Phillips assumed the role of Martin Kendall after Denise's impromptu marriage to him in Africa, without her parents' knowledge. Following completion of the Professional Theater Training Program at New York University, Phillips graced theater stages with his presence in productions at the Manhattan Bridge Company, Philadelphia Festival Theater for New Plays, Repertory Theater of St. Louis, and notably starred in the world premiere of Toni Morrison's Dreaming Emmett at Capitol Repertory Theater in 1986. Phillips experienced the loss of his mother at a young age, leading him to develop a close bond with the mother of his cousin, Dwayne Evans. Originally hailing from Colorado, Phillips and his wife, Nicole, are parents to 3 sons, Connor, Ellis, and Samuel. In 2006, Phillips penned his autobiography, He Talk Like a White Boy, featuring a foreword by Tavis Smiley. Phylicia Rashad as Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable, the spouse of Cliff Huxtable and mother to their 5 children, balances a thriving career as a lawyer while prioritizing the upkeep of a successful and harmonious household, setting a leadership example. Undoubtedly, her most recognized and perhaps breakthrough role was in The Cosby Show. She later made appearances on The Cosby Show. However, her professional journey spans many years. Visitors to Disney World may recall her presence in the attraction Countdown to Extinction, later renamed Dinosaur. Additionally, she has ventured into voice acting, lending her voice to characters like Brenda Glover in the animated children's series Little Bill, a show your children and grandchildren may fondly remember. She also contributed her voice talents to The Cleveland Show, a spin-off of Family Guy. In the latter part of the 2000s, she portrayed another formidable character, Mary Ann Creed, in the Creed film series. Remaining as active as ever, most recently she graced screens in recurring roles on the popular series Empire until 2018 and NBC's drama This Is Us from 2019 to 2021. At 75 years old, she has also served as the Dean of the College of Fine Arts at Howard University, where she faced some student discontent over living conditions, wishing her the best in resolving the situation, Phylicia. The Cosby Show featured an exceptionally gifted ensemble. Audiences found joy in observing the Huxtables maneuver through the ups and downs of daily existence, a journey that resonated with many and offered inspiration. So, we're curious. Which character resonated with you the most? Did you tune into its spin-offs? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's engage in conversation.